So let's take a look at another example. This time we've got 2x squared minus 25x minus 13. Now this one, when I go through all my things of factoring, does it have a GCF?
No.
No. Can I do grouping? No. Is there a pattern, a special pattern that I see? No. None of that. So I've got to go and do, there's several ways people teach this, but in my opinion, the best way to do these problems is what's called guess and check. Guess and check is the best way, and here's the reason. 2 years from now, when you're taking calculus or whatever you're taking, or 3 or 4 years from now when you're in college, if I teach you some cool little trick, you're not going to remember it. But if you understand the whole point of factoring, which is guess and check, then you'll be able to do it. Okay? So here's what guess and check is. You know that this right here, this term comes from where? Where does that come from? That comes from the first. That's your first, right? And when you're foiling, that's going to be your first. Where does this one come from over here? That's your last, right? That's got to be here. And where does this middle term come from? Right here. Where does that come from? That comes from your O plus your I when you're foiling. So that's coming from your O plus your I. This is your inside. This is your outside. So what we're doing is we're going to guess and check. We're going to just guess. And first of all, let's take the red. We know, where does this guy have to go? What's the only way I can break up 2x squared? 2x and x. That's the only way. It's the only way I can break it up. And now here's where the guessing and checking comes in. Where does the L, how can I break up 13?
13.
It's actually negative 13. How can I break up negative 13? I can break it up as positive 13 and negative 1. So I'm going to guess, and now I'm going to check. What's the inside? What's this inside right here?
13x.
It's 13x. And what's this outside? Negative 2x. 13x minus 2x. Does that give me my negative 25x? No, it doesn't. So guess something else. How about we erase this and we put 1 there and we put negative 13 here? That's another way to get to negative 13, right? Let's check that now. That's going to be 1x minus 26x. Is 1x minus 26x negative 25x?
Yeah.
It is. So that's your answer.
Okay.
That's called guessing and checking, and there's your answer.